I am standing outside of the Michigan State Police Department located on Red Cedar Road in Michigan State University's campus, where PACE is located.
East Lansing as a whole has PACE, which stands for Parking and Code Enforcement, while Michigan State's campus has their own parking services that has overcome changes and advancements over the past year. For the first time in 22 years, Michigan State University's Board of Trustees voted to increase the cost of parking violations on campus. The increase in pricing became effective in July of 2023. We spoke to Marvin Pride, a parking services supervisor, to find out more on this.
I can't speak too much on this, but I can say that MSU was one of the more lenient prices before we did our increase. If you looked at Ohio State or some of the other Big Ten schools, definitely MSU was on the cheaper realm of things. And then when we increased ours, we kind of are still on the cheaper side of things. We are actually still the cheapest school in the Big Ten who issues violations.
With this increase, it has created an interest in finding out how much money is being taken in from these parking violations.
So, on average, we can make anywhere from $1.4 to $1.6 million a year. We're giving out almost around 100,000 tickets a year. Last year was definitely a heavier year.
Pride later explained that last year there was nearly 100,000 tickets issued on campus, and Michigan State received $1.4 million in revenue. This leads to a curiosity of what exactly Michigan State is doing with all of this money. We sought out the Department of Police and Public Safety's communication manager, Dana White, to discuss their plans on what they put the revenue towards.
So the money for violations goes directly back into safety infrastructure on campus. So that can include signage at the lots or filling potholes or different lot repairs. So kind of that general maintenance. And then if there's anything that we'd like to add when it comes to signage or making sure that we're being more clear about certain lots, that's where that money go towards.
Although the money is being used for important renovations and campus improvements, it is still leaving many students unhappy.
I'm just really frustrated. I've gotten maybe 3 tickets this month. I've paid hundreds of dollars of tickets this year. Why can't I just park on campus for an hour? I'm going to the gym for an hour. So I'm just really frustrated.
And while most seem to be upset, others are seemingly grateful that students are being ticketed across campus.
For my parking pass in Brody, I paid about $352 to be able to park right outside of my dorm. I find it incredibly frustrating that I paid so much and I often come in and cannot find anywhere to park when I paid that because they either oversold or people are parking here and not getting ticketed for being here.
There are several feelings about the parking situation on campus, and to each of those, they're all valid.
It's a crazy amount of money to pay just to be able to have a car on our huge campus.
In East Lansing, this has been Ella Ranalli and Taryn Hostetter reporting.